Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Sahil Mahajan. So in today's video, we're gonna go into a demo related to public IP, private IP, and elastic IP. So if you guys want a theoretical understanding related to these three things, you can watch my previous video. And if you guys have watched my previous video, let's dive right into this demo. So as you guys can see, I am on the EC2 dashboard page. We're gonna go ahead and launch a new instance. So we're gonna go ahead and click on launch instance, and we can give any name, to be honest, maybe test server. We don't care much about our application OS or anything. We can go all the way down and we can just click on launch instance, and we're just going to proceed without a key pair, because again, I'm just showing you guys the IP addresses and we do not need to connect to this specified instance. As you can see, it's a success. Let's head back to the instance page and let us quickly refresh. As you can see, an public IP has already been assigned to this instance. So let's go ahead and open up this instance summary page. And as you can see, a public IP address has been assigned to this instance, that is 3.18.231.50, and you have another private IPv4 that is assigned to your specified instance. So now, if you want to access your instance from the internet, then your public IP address is used, and if you want to communicate with your instance within the VPC, that is internal communication, a private IPv4 address will be used. Now, um, AWS also does support IPv6, but currently we will be sticking to IPv4. Now, we talked in our previous video wherein if you stop your instance and then if you basically restart or boot up your instance, your public IP address will change. So let's take this right into action. Okay, we can see it's 3.18.23.50. Let's go ahead and stop our specified instance, and we click on stop instance. You can see our instance has been stopped. And when we come back and, oh, it's still stopping our instance, we'll just refresh it a couple of times to verify that the instance has been stopped. And you guys can see that our instance has been stopped. And once the instance was stopped, our public IPv4 address vanished. Let's go ahead and click on Start Instance. And let's again refresh and let us give this a couple of seconds. As you can see, the instance state is pending and it is basically auto assigning and public IP address as we speak. Let's go ahead and refresh the page once again. And as you guys can see, our instance state is running, and you can see this time a new IP address has been assigned to our public IPv4 address. So there you go. That's a live example showing that when you stop your instance and you guys restart your instance, your public IPv4 address will change. But so now let's talk about elastic IP addresses. So let's come on to the left-hand side panel, and under network and security, you will see the second option that says elastic IP. Let's go ahead and click on that, and you can see this elastic IP dashboard opens. Let's go ahead and click on allocate elastic IP. So it says, what's your network border group? Let's stick with US East 1. We're going to choose from Amazon's public rule, and let's go and click on allocate. And there you go. You guys can see that an IPv4 address has been allocated, which is 34.199.145.107. And as you can see, it is currently not associated to any instance ID. Let's go ahead and open up this specified um, IP address. You can view the various different details related to the specified IP address, like from which pool is it, what's the IPv address, what's the border group, and much, much more. Let's go on to the top right and click on associate elastic IP address. And when we come over here, it gives us a couple of options. Our resource type is instance because we want to attach this to an EC2 instance. We can go ahead and choose. Now you can see it gives you the option right away saying that you have an instance called test server that is running. Let's go ahead and click on that, and let's click on associate. And there you go. Our IP address has been associated successfully, and you can see that the associated IP instance ID has now been allocated. Let's head back to the instances tab and let's open up this specified instance. And as you guys can now see, our elastic IP address section is now populated to 34.199.145.107, which is a public IP address. And you guys can also see that our public IPv4 address has also been updated. And why has it been updated? Because the static IP address is a public IP, hence why this column has also been updated. And if you look onto the left hand side, you will be able to see that your auto assigned IP address has now become a dash or blank. So this is basically a demo related to public IP addresses, private IP addresses, and how can you create an elastic IP and associate that elastic IP with your virtual machine. So I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, do subscribe, and do comment if there are any other topics out there that you guys would like me to cover. I hope you guys have a great day ahead. See ya. Take care. Bye bye.